Clean food, clean seeds, healthy babies, healthy bodies. Clean food, clean seeds, healthy babies, healthy bodies, healthy bodies, healthy bodies, healthy bodies, healthy bodies.
All right, welcome back to the Clean Food Cooking Show with Matthew Human. I'm your host, Matthew Human, MatthewHuman.com. And on our last episode, we made this wonderful kale salad, right? And you can check out episode 3, kale salad, to get the recipe for that. But what really kicks this off is with a really good dressing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make an almond butter dressing. It's kind of my take on a Thai peanut sauce, but it really brings out the flavor. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need for our almond butter sauce is almond butter. So I have this this is actually 7 nut, 7 seed. They didn't have any raw almond butter at the store, so this is what I got. But this is really good and it works just fine. You're going to want to stir it up. This is a brand new jar, so I'm going to stir it up. Make sure that it's... Oh, and this is crunchy. Normally I would buy Kreemy for a dressing, but this is what we have, so we're going to make do with it. Stir it up, get all the oils equally distributed around. Okay. All right, and so now we're just gonna start. We've got this is about how much salad we've got. We used 2 heads of kale in there, so I'm gonna think we're gonna make about 1, 2. It's almost gonna use about half the jar for this. 3. We're gonna do 4. Start with 4 tablespoons, and we're gonna. So that's our almond butter. You can also substitute this with peanut butter, or really any kind of nut butter works. It's similar to the tahini dressing. Next, apple cider vinegar or some kind of acidic. Sometimes I'll use rice vinegar, but I'm gonna use apple cider. I like apple cider the best. I think it gives it the best flavor. So we can give it about 1, 2, give it about 3 little dollops there. It's probably about 3, maybe like 2.5 tablespoons. Now I do a lot of this by eyeing it, just by knowing the levels by trial and error. So you're gonna mix the apple cider vinegar and the nut butter up really nice. And you're gonna come up with this kind of paste. Yeah. Okay. Next, and we're gonna give it that kind of Asian flavor by using a tamari. Sometimes I'll use regular tamari. I really have been digging this coconut aminos. It works a lot better for low glycemic kind of stuff. There's no soy, there's no beans in it. It's made from the sap of the coconut trees. So we're gonna use about 1, 2, maybe 3. This stuff's a little light, so maybe 4 teaspoons of coconut aminos. Or again, you could use tamari. You might not need quite as much. Tamari is a little bit stronger flavor. And all of this really comes down to flavor. It all comes down to what you like. It's your own preferences, what you think tastes good. I've worked, made mistakes. I've done this various times, and I've just kind of come up with what I think tastes really good. So we've got the basics. We got the almond butter. We've got the acid from the apple cider vinegar. We've got the coconut aminos, and what we want to do is just kind of taste it. You want to make sure the flavors are nice and balanced. You don't want it too salty. If it's a little too salty, you can add a little bit more nut butter. You want to be able to taste the acid on your tongue, on the very back of your tongue. It should be nice and balanced. And then of course the salt. If it's not salty enough, you can add a little bit of more aminos, or you can add some salt. This actually tastes pretty good. So we've got this here, kind of paste, and we're gonna add some water. And we don't want to we don't want to overwater it, so I would recommend adding it kind of slowly, light. And this is pretty thick. A little bit more. You want it to kind of be nice and smooth. And smooth and even. And if you dribble a little on the counter, hopefully your counters are clean, and you can just lick it. Okay. How's that? It's a little bit clumpy still, so keep adding water until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so that is the basic of our peanut dressing. Now this is gonna get all mixed in with the kale, so that'll thicken it all up and it'll be nicely evenly distributed. So that's our almond butter dressing, and now we're gonna just go ahead and take our kale salad. Just gonna pour it right on. You wanna try and get every drop out of this bowl. Probably go ahead and just use my fingers and lick it later because I love the flavor of this stuff. And we're gonna mix it up. And now we've got this nice creamy looking salad. Oh yeah, I can already taste it. I can smell the taste. And this right here could be served if you're running low on time or whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and garnish it a little bit more and just add a little bit more to it. So we've got hemp seeds, and we're just gonna sprinkle that in there. We're gonna go ahead and mix that in there. That was about like half a cup of hemp seeds, a quarter cup, not a quarter cup, a quarter to a half, however much you want. And then sometimes I'll add sunflower seeds. That makes a nice sunflower kernels, shelled sunflower seeds. That makes a nice flavor. And then this is kind of a kicker. These are sesame seeds. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toast these sesame seeds, and we're gonna add that. That's gonna just bring out a whole new flavor. So let's go toast some sesame seeds. So here we are, we're gonna toast some sesame seeds. So we've got a cast iron pan. You don't have to use cast iron, although cast iron works really well. You want it to be nice and clean and dry, no oil in it. The oil will make the sesame seeds stick. And so you wanna get it nice and hot, so we've got it already preheated here. And now we're just gonna take the sesame seeds, just sprinkle them in there. I'm gonna try and get as much on the surface area as possible. And if the pan is nice and hot, what's gonna happen is they're gonna start to toast pretty quick. So they're starting to pop, and that's a good sign. You don't want it to be too hot because it'll pop crazy and get all over the place. You're just gonna kind of just let it do its thing, let it heat up, and then we're gonna stir it, just kind of back and forth, and use the side of the pan to kind of stir them around. You can see the smoke coming up, and they're gonna start to get browner and browner. You notice even more when you have these are already, I think, toasted sesame seeds. But we're just gonna brown them a little bit more, and okay, I think we're good. You can smell it. You can smell the sesame seeds, the wonderful smell of toasted sesame. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it right over here to our salad, and we're gonna dump it right on. Gonna sizzle a little bit. Heat. Turn off our stove. And then we're gonna stir it right in. So we've got the hemp seeds now. We've got the almond butter dressing. We've got the sesame seeds, and I think this is good for tonight. We're gonna call this one finished. Again, you can experiment with it. You can add things. You can add sunflower seeds. You can add different kinds of seeds. Experiment, make it your own. Do whatever you want. And then, of course, the final is the taste test. My favorite part. Like this. Camera woman, would you like to try some? Here, would you like some at home? Here, try some.
Yum.
So, I won't keep eating it. So that's it. That's our kale salad with the almond butter dressing. I'm so excited that we got this episode done because so many people have asked me for this. And now you know how to make it. And for those of you who have asked me to make it, I'm expecting you to make it for me next time I come over to your house. So, buen provecho. Happy caling. I'm gonna leave you with my ode to kale that I wrote last episode. So I hope you all enjoy your food. Matthew Human, MatthewHuman.com, saying, we love kale, and we love you. Good night. I call this song Ode to Kale. Kale, you grow in the garden. You're so beautiful the way the sun shines on your leaves. And Kale, I love the way you feel in my tummy. You digest so good when I massage you with lemon and salt. Okay, you're okay, I'm okay. This is my ode to Kale. Hey y'all, I hope you've been enjoying watching my clean food cooking shows. I have enjoyed making them. They're gonna keep getting better, I promise. I'm gonna start including more music into them. But in the meantime, it would really help me out if y'all would subscribe to my channel, like the post, like my pages on social media. Subscribing is like the #1 thing you can do to help me as a musician right now. This is what all the people are looking at, is the numbers. So thanks so much for watching, and keep watching. Subscribe. Healthy babies, healthy bodies.